Competitive gaming scene in the last couple of months, let alone years, has been completely stale. COD is going through a phase, Siege is completely stale and doesn't seem to fix the main problems with the game, or they just don't care to. I don't really know which one it is. Apex is another arena shooter with a very high skill gap and it's very hard to get into. Same thing with Valorant, you're playing against people with years of experience from CSGO. A lot of people are just sick of the battle royale genre. There is a complete gap in the market where people are looking for something new, and I may have just found that. If you don't hop on the train right now, you most likely will in about a month or two. The game is of course called The Finals. It most definitely has the recipe to go absolutely insane. It has all the tools necessary to be the next big game in 2024. So what even is The Finals? The Finals is a one-of-a-kind experience. The game is centered around a game show and you are a contestant on this game show. You and 2 other people will try and kill everybody, trying to get the most amount of cash possible. A pretty basic way to look at it is grab cash, kill other people, cash out, win the game. But it's much more complex than that. There are 3 main game modes you can play in The Finals: Quick Cash, Bank, and Tournaments. In Quick Cash, each team is trying to collect a vault of coins and deposit it at a designated spot on the map. The round does not stop after someone collects the cash, and there are unlimited respawns in this event. There are also things such as events that happen during the game. You're actually on a game show and there's challenges being thrown at you, such as low gravity, where your guy's jumping around like he's in space. I'm not sure if this is in rank because I haven't unlocked ranked yet, but I think that it should be because it just spices things up and keeps things interesting. Next game mode is Bank, and it is more focused on direct PvP battles. Each player carries coins in their virtual pockets, all of which is gathered either from vaults around the map or by eliminating enemies. Strategy within your team could either be going for kills or just killing one person and then instantly depositing your loot because you don't want to lose it. Last option is Tournaments, and it's pretty much just Quick Cash, but you're placed in a bracket like March Madness. In the 2 games of 4 teams each run simultaneously, the winners of those games advance to the next round and they will face off in the finals. See what I did there? Yeah, it's basically just a rundown of what the finals is and what you'll be playing. Now I want to explain some of the things that make this game great. First of all, the gameplay in this game is what makes the game so fun. Shocker, I know, but that's what really makes this game so fun. I just want to say the price of this game is completely free. You can play this game free of charge. I really just want to emphasize that you can try out this game for free. It won't waste your time. I promise you. I promise you'll have at least somewhat of a good time, especially playing with friends. Actually get into the nerdy stuff now. The pacing in this game is borderline perfection. It's not too fast, which I expected it to be. I expected it to be a lot faster than it actually is. Games don't take too long. The second you die, you're spamming your keyboard to get back in the game. You're spamming respawn because either you're in the process of getting taken over your vault or your team is taking over a vault. We're constantly engaged with this game, which I love. I love that there's really no downtime. Really just want to keep getting back into the action as soon as possible. Next, I want to talk about the classes in this game, and I'll get to more on the balancing later in this video, but there are 3 classes you can pick from in the finals: a light, a medium, and a heavy. A light, you pretty much have no health, literally no health at all, but you're extremely fast and can grapple around on command. Next is the heavy class, and this is the class that pretty much everyone uses because there is no downside to having so much health. Yes, you are slower, but you get more stuff being a heavy and you're more useful. And the medium is a little bit of both worlds. So your average speed, you have some support and utility to help out your other players. Next, I want to talk about the microtransactions. Thankfully, there are no microtransactions that give you a competitive advantage in any sort of way, and they are all cosmetic. You all know how this goes. There's a battle pass, there's skins in the shop, shop, the basic stuff with a free-to-play game. This is the business model, whether you like it or not. Honestly, I would buy cosmetics for this game if I played this game a lot, and I would buy the battle pass for this game because it's free. If you don't play the game that much, you don't need to spend the money. You can still play the game and have fun. Live service games definitely have their flaws, and yes, this is one of them, but there is progression anyways in this game, so it's not like you're unlocking nothing if you don't spend any money on this game, like the battle pass. You do end up getting a rank from tournaments, so there's that, and there's an actual progression system to unlock everything in this game. So you can earn stuff for your character without spending any money. It just takes a while. And there are actually animated skins, which I love and are a great addition to this aesthetic that they're having. The game is just visually pleasing in the first place. It just looks good. Movement in this game is great and really takes the cake and why this game has been so fun for me. There's great flow in the movement. You can rappel things, you can grapple across the map. There are jump pads all over the place. You can literally just fly over the map, get from point A to point B in the matter of seconds. A lot of games really lack this because they are not as fast paced as this game, but since this game is so fast paced, the movement just makes sense. Destructibility is something out of Battlefield. A building can literally fall on top of you. It makes for great replayability as well because you really don't know what's going to happen in a match. Well, not really, because every building is just going to get destroyed, so it just creates a randomness aspect to the game, which I just love. You also can customize your classes how you want and customize how your guy looks without paying any money. The part where I think this game could actually go crazy is as an esport. Reason Siege couldn't really take that next leap is because of how it doesn't work as an esport. It wasn't really made with that type of intention. The finals has this ability to do something extraordinary, especially with this game show vibe that they got going on. This game actually hits the main crowd. I would not be surprised if this game absolutely explodes in popularity, but there are some things that could potentially hold this game back and have it never reach its full potential. First things first, the cheating in this game is a bad sign to start. According to players that have reached the higher ranks in this game, tournaments are full of cheaters running rampant throughout this game. Looking at the leaderboards, I kinda see one big similarity. Most of the names in the leaderboards are Chinese symbols, and I'm not saying that every Chinese symbol name is cheating. There is a really high probability that all these names that you're seeing on the leaderboards are all cheating, and that is a huge problem and number one way to completely kill your game before it even starts. With the new technology and morals people have, you will always deal with cheaters in a online FPS competitive game, especially on PC. If you're playing this game on a console, you probably don't have to worry about it as much because it's much harder to get cheats on a console rather than just downloading them on a computer. But the problem is really bad. In tournaments, I don't know how high of a rank you need to hit to start seeing these people cheat because I don't have it unlocked and I haven't unlocked it yet, but I'm fairly certain that it is somewhat bad. People just don't even want to spend the time playing, so they just won't play your game if you have a cheating problem. But anyway possible, I would advise the devs over at Embark Studios to please do whatever you need to do to get the cheating problem fixed. The aim assist in this game is broken. Aim assist is extremely strong in a controller, and it just simply needs to be tuned down a lot. It's a pretty easy fix. The progression in this game is kind of bad. It sort of takes way too long to unlock everything in the game, which I understand, but if you're trying to make us play different classes and test out different things, you're gonna have to give us the ability to play those things. How are we ever gonna test out something if we can't even try it? The progression is kind of bad, kind of dumb, kind of takes way too long to unlock everything, but at the same time I'm glad there is some sort of progression system. This is the new low that we have. Also, with that being said, the class balancing in this game is awful. There is quite literally no downside to playing a heavy and you get more health. Yes, you are slower, but it's not like the lights are extremely fast. The movement is just smoother if you play a lighter character. It's not really gonna make that much of a difference, especially with the shotgun that you can have, the LMG that you can have. The weapons are meta on the heavier characters. Those are just some really hard critiques on the game and some issues that could turn into bad problems if they don't fix them. Overall, you should really give this game a chance. It's a refreshing break from every other competitive game, and it's free. I'm hoping the cheater problem gets fixed because that could really be detrimental to this game. First of all, you need to really hit a high rank for that problem to occur, and secondly, if you're on console, you really don't have to worry about that. Please try the game If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you love it, you love it. But the finals is something that is new and unique and could turn into something more. Just have to give it a chance. If you guys do like this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Road to 5K subs. Actually insane that I'm saying that, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support. Yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.